submarines, a flooded map, a dolphin skin, we've got all of the mythic weapons gone out of the game, and a bunch more, guys, all in this video. Yo guys, what is going on? Bobblez here. Yes, that is right, we've got a bunch of different leaks that have actually been found, apparently, that are apparently going to be coming to Season 3 of Fortnite. Now, I want to throw this in at the start of this video before people start saying, this isn't true, that these are all apparently theories or leaks that apparently someone's found from someone that works at Epic. So whether these are true or not is unknown, but nevertheless, these are all current theories that we have about changes and what's coming and getting added into Season 3 of Fortnite. All of these sound really super incredible to me. I hope you guys do indeed like the sound of these things. I hope some of these do actually come true, and I want you guys to let me know down in the comments below at the end of the video which one of these you would like to see come into the game the most. So without further ado, guys, smash a thumbs up if you do indeed go on to enjoy the video. Obviously, subscribe to me here on the channel to stay up to date with all of the latest Fortnite news, leaks, and updates. And finally, guys, if you do indeed want to help support me that one step further, make sure you are indeed using my creator code in the Fortnite item shop. That code being Bobblez. Thank you all in advance. Hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner. Let's get cracking, guys. Straight into all of these leaks and theories for Season 3 of Fortnite. Number 1, a brand new vehicle. Here we go, guys. There will be a new vehicle, a mini submarine in the shape of a shark. It can hold up to 2 players. It will be able to boost, and it can shoot the same kind of missiles as the boat vehicle. This to me is so damn exciting. Sharks have obviously been kind of teased throughout the season already in actual teasers via the actual posters that are kind of going around the map at the moment. We've currently got one in Lazy Lake, and I guess more are going to be coming the closer to the end of this season and the closer to Season 3 that we get. So sharks is looking like a very common theme. We obviously have the POI being the shark at the moment, so these shark kind of vehicles, these almost ballers, submarines, underwater vehicles really sound incredible to me, and I would love something like that if the map does indeed flood, which apparently a large portion of the map will flood. Number 2, leading on from that, the southwest area of the map will be flooded. There will be a new island, POI, that is floating on a giant inflatable bubble. As the season goes on, the water will slowly subside on the map. This sounds, again, incredible. I would love something like this to happen. The map being flooded is such a popular sort of theory, and a lot of people would like this to happen. We've had different people such as Mo actually make their own maps, which honestly look kind of crazy, scary, because a lot of them are flooded. So something like this definitely is likely, and the southwestern area would definitely be the area to me that would get flooded, as it makes sense. And that was the area that was kind of also teased in the actual maps that we had previously a few weeks ago when we had the actual missions to collect the honey jars and stuff like that. We had actual maps on the screen in which in those maps the water was actually completely like broken down, so obviously then it would cause some form of flood. So that southwestern area getting flooded, highly likely a possibility and definitely something to look out for in the next season. Moving on to the next one though, this one is kind of cool. Drift boards will be unvaulted. There is obviously a little bit of mobility on the map now. At the start of the seasons we didn't have the helicopters, we didn't have launch pads, we literally only had the boats, which aren't the best way to get around the map in my opinion. So now we do have quite a bit of mobility. However, I do feel like adding drift boards will only create a positive outcome on the map. More mobility the better in my eyes, because mobility is a tricky one, and getting around the map when you have bad circles, since this map is a bit bigger than the chapter 1 map, it's kind of difficult sometimes. I die a lot now because I get forced through the storm and there's just got no mobility to get out basically. So adding these drift boards to me would be a pretty good thing, and obviously if we get these shark baller things as well, it's only going to be a win-win. Moving on to the next one though, guys. Number 4, an underwater swimming feature will be properly implemented. This has obviously been a feature that we have had in the game via the Travis Scott event. We obviously had the ability to fully swim in the water, and whether or not this was Epic actually testing the functionality of this or not is a different story. But I personally think that this is probably one of the most highly likely options for an actual teaser / leak coming into the game. And I definitely would love to be able to swim under the water. We've had it in other games, like I've said in the past, like Call of Duty, in which you can swim, you can pull out your gun, that kind of thing in the water. And I feel like this will benefit the game because at the moment when you get in the water, you're so vulnerable and where you can't build in that. So if you can actually swim deeper under the water, making it harder to see, that kind of thing, and then you can obviously shoot, I feel like that would be a good, nice feature in the game. Obviously, building would have to be worked out underwater because obviously if you don't have something to place it on, it would be a bit awkward getting in the water. You'll be very vulnerable. That's something to think about and consider, but I definitely would like to see some portion of the map be underwater and you'd be able to swim under that water. Let's move on to the next one though. Aquaman will not be a skin. This is interesting. Aquaman I thought was quite highly likely to be a skin. However, in this blog it does indeed state that he's not going to be the secret skin for next season, which kind of sucks because I do feel like he would be a very cool skin indeed, but at the same time I'm sure whatever Fortnite have got planned and in store will be dope nevertheless. Next one here, guys, Lazy Lake will look more like Tilted Towers. This is very cool. I like this a lot. Tilted Towers I miss greatly. It was always such an amazing POI. It was sort of that area where you could go to. It would be big enough for everyone to get loot. It was action packed. However, you know that you weren't just going to die straight away because you don't have a gun. Similar to what Salty Springs is like at the moment, in my opinion, that is. So Lazy Lake is already kind of similar to Tilted. So maybe adding in a building or two that will make it more like Tilted. I think that would be a nice little feature and a nice aspect to the new season. Moving on to the next one here. One of my favorites by far. All of the current mythic weapons will be vaulted. Now this does say current mythic weapons, so that makes me lead to think that maybe they'll add new mythic weapons. However, if they completely removed all of the mythic weapons altogether, I would be very happy with this. The reason I say that is because I think that they're incredibly overpowered, some more than others, aka the actual drum gun. It's just ridiculous. That thing is insane, and if you go against it, then rip, because you're gonna die 90% of the time. Sky's Scar is also overpowered. The minigun is obviously overpowered. So removing these from the game, I feel like would be a plus. I would, however, like to keep the normal miniguns in the game and that kind of thing because I feel like they're okay. They're not too bad. And I feel like they're a fun weapon to not only use but to go against. So yeah, I don't mind that. Just removing the mythic weapons will have a positive aspect, I think, on the game. Next one though, guys, there will be a mermaid skin in the battle pass. She will have a specific feature with her legs will transform into fins whenever she is swimming or underwater. This is incredible. I would absolutely love something like that. I think that would be beautiful. And some sort of mermaid skin, we've been missing that for a while now. So I feel like that would definitely, again, be a very positive skin. A lot of people would like that. Maybe a sort of tier 70 sort of skin. That to me, pretty dope, and I would like to see that. Let's move on to the next one. Fish sticks will receive a swimming trunks edit style. This, again, incredible. The more styles for fish sticks for free, the better. There's so many different fish sticks that we've had to actually pay for, and I feel like they should just give these variants for free when you've purchased the skin once. So a free fish sticks new variant, a swimming one to go with the whole water theme. In my eyes, again, win-win, love to see it. Next one here, guys, there will be an underwater jetpack item. Again, this sounds insane. I would love something like this, similar to the jetpack. However, maybe when you're under the water, it boosts you and you can kind of get away and dodge and that kind of thing. And maybe if you are then on ground, it can kind of stop you from full damage and just boost you for a short period of time, but not like the fully jetpack ones. But the whole underwater idea of this, definitely cool. Would definitely like this to go around this underwater sort of new POI that we're apparently leaking here. Really cool. All of these really dope ideas. So move on to the next one. There will be a muscular dolphin skin wearing speedos in the battle pass. This is hilarious. Similar to how the actual Meowscles is. I feel like a dolphin version of Meowscles will only be a win-win. Obviously that will be counted then with the mermaid skin in the battle pass. Two very good sounding skins in my eyes. Kind of comical, but also kind of beautiful skins. Moving on to the next one, there will be a loading screen depicting Leviathan Leviathan swimming freely underwater without his suit. This is pretty cool. Again, Leviathan is obviously a water creature since he obviously has the whole head thing on, keeping him alive being water. So having him swimming around under the water in a loading screen, I think would be really nice. I do miss the kind of OG loading screens that we used to have where they were kind of simple like this one back in season 4, like the ones where they're all at the movie set, that kind of thing. I love those kind of loading screens. This sounds something similar to one of those, so definitely would like to see that in the battle pass. Next one here, the final sort of theory, the final leak that we've got here, there will be a new item that will be able to create pockets of air underwater, similar to the shield bubble. Again, love this idea. Really super awesome idea. The shield bubble was honestly kind of underrated, I think. I think it was kind of an OP weapon, and having something like that but underwater where you can actually breathe, because obviously your characters are going to have to keep on coming up for air, right? So having that means you kind of can play it safe, camp a little bit if you must, under the water while the fight kind of eases off above the ground, and then pop up when you need air after this shield bubble, this water bubble finishes. To me, really cool idea. Would love to see loads of these different things implemented into the game. Let me know which one was your favorite idea down in the comments below. That is all of them. I hope you guys have indeed enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you obviously subscribe to me here on the channel to stay up to date with all of the latest Fortnite news, leaks and updates. And finally guys, if you do indeed want to help support me that one step further, make sure you are indeed using creator code Bobblez in the Fortnite item shop. Hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner. Thank you all in advance. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe, and until next time guys, see ya.